What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got more of the Burnley career mode, and what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna have like a kind of end of season video. We're gonna roll through like a quick squad report and look at all this stuff. Player of the month for the Premier League season. What I wanted to see, player of the competition. Lisandro Lopez won player of the competition for the FA Cup. Of course, he was outstanding throughout it. Burnley win the Emirates FA Cup. Just a little nice visual that we got right here. So. I don't know. They usually do a team of the competition. I don't think this is it. Yeah, that's not it. That's team of the competition for the Premier League. But yeah, that's this. The Premier League table. Obviously, you know we finished in 12th position, which isn't a bad finish considering how much of a poor first half of the season we had. Top goal scorers: Jordan Ayew 16. What I do want to have a look at, actually, which I don't know, is other leagues. So I want to look at the major leagues in the world. First one coming up being, of course, England, but we ain't gonna look at that because we know what that is. Let's look at the Championship, actually. Being promoted: Aston Villa, QPR, and Norwich. Well, no, Aston Villa, QPR, and then whoever wins the playoff. I forgot. Hopefully Fulham. Big up Fulham. Yeah, that's that. France, Monaco won the league somehow. Germany, Bayern Munich, of course, they absolutely smashed it. Nearly 20 points, Lord Jesus. Italy, Juventus, of course. It's not like that this season, though, in real life. Feyenoord won the Dutch league. Porto won the Portuguese league. Spain, Real Madrid won the Spanish league over Barcelona. So that's all we really need to look. No other league is important. Now, what we want to get into is a squad report. We're just going to have a real quick squad report for the end of this episode. So let's go to attributes. Let's look at stats actually as well. So let's look at stats. 47 appearances for Tom Heaton. He played majority of the games. How many clean sheets? Only 11. Our defending was really poor all season long. But I mean, 10 clean sheets in the Premier League isn't terrible. It's not bad. Nick Pope didn't play too much. He's grown by 1 overall. This guy grown by 1. Matthew Loughton not grown at all. A little bit disappointing, but he was pretty solid a lot of the season. He's out for 7 months now, so he's going to miss a lot of next season. That's a position we need to strengthen because Phil Bardsley have no real plans for him. Hendry's contract is expiring, I believe. So is Birch's. Bayode. These guys all didn't play at all season. I don't know why it says... Who did Birch go on loan to? He played a Champions League match. That's crazy. Tarkowski. Oh, no, that's Champions Trophy. Okay, that's pre-season. So, Tarkowski... grown by 3. I'm happy with that. He wasn't bad. Ben Mee. I mean, no one in defense really had a great season because defensively we were pretty poor all season. Kevin Long was helpful when I needed him. He came in. Carlos Zambrano slowly became really solid for us towards the end of the season. Whitmore also, I think his contract expires. Flowers' contract expires. We have a lot of players' contracts expiring. Charlie Taylor was again useful when we needed him. Stephen Ward had a good season, but he's getting on. Jack Cork, up and down season. 45 games played for us though. He was definitely a important part of our team. Goodmanson, like I've said before, he scored some important goals, especially in the first half of the season, but he's just not really a good enough player, especially going into Europa League football. We're going to need to improve, but we probably will keep him around just for depth because we're going to need it again for Europa League football. Aidan O'Neill was on loan. I want to use him next season. How old is he? 19. I definitely want to use him next season. So we're going to try and keep him around and train him rather than send him out on loan again. Henry Lee had a few games. He's my scout future star, I believe. 17 years old, 67 overall. We're happy with that. Grown by 7. That's huge. Naby, also contract expires, I believe. Hawath, I don't know what's happening with him. I don't think his contract's expiring. Ashley Westwood, another one, useful when we needed him. We're going to need depth next season, so I'm not sure how many of these players will leave. Jeff Hendrick grew by 5, even after we stopped training him. 48 games played, one of the better players for us this season. 80 overall, 48 games played, 10 goals scored, 6 assists. Defoe, possibly player of the season, 39 games played, 11 goals and 11 assists. Less games played because obviously he was out for a stint of the first half of the season, but absolutely crucial for us. Overstad, another one, useful when we needed him. Thompson, young player, didn't play any games, but should have some pretty good potential. Robbie Brady, again, solid fixture in our lineup. He was there almost all the time. Janelli, He's coming back from loan. I think his contract expires too. Scott Arfield, contract is expiring. Scott Sinclair, injured pretty much as soon as he came into the team, but scored the winning goal. Well, almost scored the winning goal in the FA Cup if we didn't get cheesed. Scored a crucial goal in the winning cup, we should say. Pozzo joined us in January. I was impressed with him. I'm pretty happy with that. Mason Mount, one for the future, of course. Pozuelo, pretty happy with the way he played. 15 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. Let's check out Pozzo. No goals for the team yet, still. Not too bad, though. Again, I want to use him next season also. I'm probably going to be using him as a right midfielder if I do use him. But problem with Lisandro Lopez, we'll get to that next. Patrick Bamford, another player, another striker. 11 games, 2 goals, no assists. Still a little bit of a project. I think we can get quite a bit out of Bamford. But we'll see. Lisandro Lopez now. We'll come back to him. 76 games, 76 overall. Absolutely outstanding season. 22 games, 21 goals, 3 assists in just one half of the season. The guy would have easily hit 30 goals scored if he was with us since the beginning of the season. Naki Wells' contract is also... No, his contract's not expiring, actually. Metz's contract is expiring. None of these guys played any games. Chris Wood, don't know about him. We'll see next season. Again, we need depth next season. Jonathan Walters is being sold next season. If I can't sell him, he's being released. He's just dead. He's just a dead player. Get out the team. Ashley Barnes will probably keep around 19 games, 4 goals and 3 assists. Thomas, Lim, both contract expiring, I believe. Long, also contract expiring, I think. Tyler Collins, I'm not sure what's happening with him, but 16 overall, 56. We'll probably keep him around, send him out on loan. Let's do that. We can't do that, actually. Probably contract expiring. Ben Woodburn joined us. He played quite a bit. He played a little bit. He played well. Again, another one for the future. 70 overall, 18 years old. Archie Wilson, one I think I called up from the youth squad. 18 overall, 67 overall. Didn't play. But now let's get to what actually matters. The most crucial thing for this video. Lisandro Lopez, contract expires. Let's just check out, confirm everybody whose contract is expiring at the end of the season. Because the game is trying to cheat us, bro. It's ridiculous. All these players here, contract expiring. I'm going to let all their contracts expire. Everyone who I want to keep for next season, I have already negotiated a new contract with. Other than this man, contract expiring. We cannot, you have all recently negotiated a contract with this player. Because obviously we signed him in January, so they class that as a newly negotiated contract. 1 month left on his contract, and I don't think they're going to let me renew it. And the problem is with FIFA, in recent FIFA games, if you let someone's contract run out, the following season, the game doesn't let you renegotiate. It doesn't let you talk to them at all. Hopefully that has changed, because I don't think they're going to let us renegotiate a contract with him this season. Hopefully it's changed where he'll leave us and then we can go back to him and renegotiate. But in previous FIFAs, it would say something like you're blocked from negotiating with this player because obviously you've not renegotiated their contract. They're not happy with you for whatever reason. I pray that doesn't happen, because I need this guy on my team next season. And another thing that I'm only just thinking about, he's 35 years old. If he decides to retire next season, we're not going to be able to renegotiate with him anyway. So he might be a half a season wonder. This might be all he has for us this series. I mean, he might have just come, saved us from relegation, and that's that. I hope it's not. I want him in the team next season, even if he doesn't start games, even if he drops to a goddamn 65 overall next season. I want him on the team. But as you can see, again, I'll show you contract negotiation. You've recently negotiated a contract. I've even tried delegate renewal. Doesn't work. I'm led to believe we won't be able to do anything with Lisandro Lopez this season. I am gonna obviously go to the end of the season and try then. Probably won't change, but hopefully it does. I'm gonna keep trying leading up to the end of the season. But that is it for the end of this episode. Just a quick episode to go run through things. I'll show you my objectives. We've done brilliantly. 92 manager rating. We're heading towards the main objective. We've done that one. No continental success. Finished mid-table. We won the FA Cup, so they can't say nothing. And this one is a long-term objective, so we're heading towards that. And I'm pretty proud of that. But that's the end of this episode. End of Season 1 with Burnley. And tomorrow, we will have another episode starting Season 2. And hopefully we'll have good news regarding Lisandro Lopez. But thank you guys for watching. Love you all. Peace.